Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. I'm your host for today, Tim Bercala. I am joined by no one because peek behind the curtain, I saw the Batman last night, abandoned Nick. Nick seeing the Batman tonight, abandoned me. It's only fair. So I'm here to solo host this one, and we got a good matchup for you. We got Kelli and James stepping in for a debut match. Kelli, we have seen in teams with Welcome to Fandom, bitch, and James is here. This is the first time we've seen him in any division of Fandom, so he's kind of a wild card. We don't know what's going to happen, but surprises come every time we play this game, so who knows what's going to happen. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go talk to the players right now in the promos.
Hey, Kelli.
Hey.
The number one Australian.
We shall see.
See, this is the thing, though. In honor of your match today, we got new coupons, the Australian coupons for the video store.
Fancy.
You rent 7 movies, and you
Yeah.
get a free kick in the face by a kangaroo. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's an
Okay.
amazing fucking deal. And you
It
can only get
is.
it at the video store.
Very good. Good, because I went ruffling through my purse the other day and I found some coupons, but they'd expired. So I'm really glad to see that there's some new deals coming out and ones particularly pertaining to me. So thanks, Mike. I appreciate that.
Exactly. You're going to have a blast today. Just go have some fun.
Thanks.
I am James, the Peacemaker Puckett. I'm here to take down the Australian killer koala, Kelli. Hopefully I can. If not, I'm just here to have a good time. Let's get it on.
The killer koala. I'm digging it. This is gonna be fun. Kelli bringing some, and Mike bringing some new coupons to our attention. I always appreciate coupons. And James looks like he's just, he wants to win, but otherwise he's here to have some fun. And that's the attitude that I like to see in Fandom Fights. So let's get into the match right now with round number 1. Here is how it is going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. If you get a question correct, you will get the point. Whoa! Each question is worth 1 point. You have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. So if something smells a little fishy and you want to use your challenge, you go right ahead and say, Tim, I challenge that. And then I will make a ruling. I think that's, if you get all 10 questions correct in round 1, you'll get a bonus question. Crazy world we live in. Any questions from the competitors as we get started? Awesome. Well, then let's kick it off with your first question, which is going to come from the category of Disney live action. The question is, what is the subtitle to the sequel of Maleficent? AKA Maleficent, the second one. That's not the name of the movie, but it's the second Maleficent movie is what we're looking for. Bucky looks concerned. Maybe I'll talk to him tonight.
We're talking about this movie. You should be concerned.
Yeah, that's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Kelli.
Mistress of Evil?
And James.
Mistress of Evil?
Both are correct. So we'll move on to your next question, which is going to come in the category of the MCU. After his body is built, who brings Vision to life in Avengers Age of Ultron? Weirdly enough, Bucky, I actually liked the second Maleficent more than the first one, but it's not saying a lot because they're both kind of bad, not good, both not good films. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, you're gonna play with your ball. Let's go to James.
Ultron?
And Kelli.
Tony Stark.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Thor. So we will move on to the third question of the round in the category of James Bond. How many James Bond films feature Daniel Craig as James Bond? Not to be confused with my other favorite spy, Jimmy B, which I often refer to, but for Bucky, I guess you're kind of a spy, a Russian spy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kelli.
5.
And James.
Number 5.
Both correct. So We will move on to your next one. In Mission Impossible, how does the team alert Ethan that it's time to escape the prison he is in at the beginning of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol? We will take a general answer. The macaw just texted me. Good news, Bucky. Your training is still a go, even though you haven't had your rabies shot. That's dope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with James.
An explosion.
And Kelly.
They play a certain song.
Play a song is correct. So Kelly will take the first lead of the game, making it 3-2 as we get on to the next one, which is in Middle Earth. Who is the only original member of the Fellowship not to show up in Frodo's room at the end of The Return of the King? This is actually my favorite category. Big fan. Didn't used to be my favorite category, but then COVID happened, and I realized that I was denying how much I loved these movies. I've always loved them, but oh man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kelly, we'll start with you.
Boromir.
And James.
Legolas.
Boromir is correct because he's fucking dead. So we'll move on to your next question, which is in the category of the Wizarding World. Which Wizarding World film was the first to feature the Weasleys' home, the Burrow? This used to be my favorite fandom category. I still love it dearly, very much. But yeah, Middle Earth. I think I watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It was either 7 or 8 times during that.
Extended editions or plain?
Back and forth. I think I did 4 extended, like 3 theatrical, 5, 4, because I was still studying. 3, 2.
Repeat.
Yep, James's first repeat of the match. And the question again: which Wizarding World film was the first to feature the Weasleys' home, the Burrow? Yeah, as I've gotten older, I have now that I'm not playing in this league anymore, it's definitely going to start being extended every time, especially on Return of the King. Sorry, I don't care that it's the longest. There are things cut out.
You just got to make the time for it.
Make me sad that when I watch the theatrical. So 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
1. Okay, a second repeat from James. The question again in the Wizarding World: which Wizarding World film was the first to feature the Weasleys' home, the Burrow? I don't want to spoil anything, but there is a match coming up in Fandom Fights that we've already shot, where all 6 repeats from both teams were all used in round 1.
Wow.
And
I don't say that often.
I almost jumped out of my window. I was gonna lose it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. James, we're gonna start with you. Did those repeats pay off?
Chamber of Secrets.
And Kelly.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Repeats paid off. Chamber of Secrets is correct. So we move on to the next question, which is in the category of Star Wars. Nothing but Star. Who wins the Boonta Eve pod race in The Phantom Menace? I would not want to partake in this particular sporting event. Seems dangerous. I'm not good at driving a car, so why would I drive a pod racer? 5.
But the N64 version was good.
2. That was dope. 1. Pens down. Kelly, we'll go to you.
Anakin Skywalker.
And James.
I better get it right since I'm wearing it on my shirt. Boonta Eve. Anakin.
I didn't even notice that, but yes, Anakin Skywalker is correct. So we move on to your next question, which is in the category of Pixar. Who voices Joe Gardner in Soul? This movie's awesome. Big fan. It's weird. There's like 24 Pixar, 25 now, I think. One's Turning Red comes out next week. And a 11 of those movies to me are 5-star movies, and this is like the 11th one. Like it doesn't crack the top 10, but the other 10 are also like perfect movies. It's messed up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to James.
Jamie Foxx.
And Kelly.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx is correct. So we move right along to the penultimate question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which Disney animated film features the songs Where You Are and We Know the Way? I did not write this round one. That being said, I did laugh when I read this question. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Good songs.
1. Hands down. Let's go to Kelly.
Make way. It's Moana.
And James.
Tarzan.
Moana is correct. So we get into your final question of the round, which is in the category of YA. What additional superpower does Alice the vampire have in the Twilight series? I just rewatched all these movies with Maggie. We watched the first one on a Friday, the second on a Saturday, the next day on Saturday, the third one on Sunday, and then the fourth one on Monday. And then we waited 2 weeks to watch the last one because I think we were just hurt. 5.
How'd you survive that?
3.
That is brutal.
1. Pens down. Let's go to James.
I don't know. Invisibility?
And Kelly.
She can see the future.
We can accept that. See the future. Clairvoyance was the technical word that Nicholas Tuig used. Thank you, Nick. So that was the end of round number 1, and we have a very close game, a very good game so far. Kelly only missing 1, getting her total up to 9. James up to 5. So this would normally be the time where I say, Nick, is that what you have? And he says, that's what I have, Tim. And then I say, we're going to go to round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each of you are going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If you like what you spin the first time, you can keep it, or you can choose to spin again, but you have to keep what you spin the second time. Each question is going to be worth 2 points a piece. You can check to multiple choice, but then it will devalue the question to being worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in round number 2, so be on the lookout for that. And James, you have 1 repeat remaining for the rest of the match. Kelly, you have all 3. You both still have your challenges. Any questions?
No.
Okay, so here is the wheel. The wheel today is brought to you by Best Buy. Save up to $400 on select laptops. Shop now. Your categories are Disney Animation, Worlds of DC, Pixar, Alien vs. Predator, DC, Star Trek, Star Wars, and Fandom Quotes. So, Kelly, you are in the lead. I will bring in your manager, Mike. Would you like to spin first or defer to James?
Great shit, Kelly. You want to go with our plan?
Yeah, so we'll defer, please.
Okay, sounds good. So this is going to be the spin for James. James, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, James, your spin is in. And it lands on the Worlds of DC. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
There's no opponent's choice on here, right?
There is spinners and opponents as well. My bad.
I'll take it then.
Okay. So keeping Worlds of DC, James, are you ready for your questions in the category of Worlds of DC?
Totally.
Your first question. Which Worlds of DC film features a sword believed to be called the God Killer?
Wonder Woman.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. How does Senator Finch die in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice?
I mean, it's an explosion, a bomb. She's bombed.
Yes, we can accept that for 2 points. Explosion.
Like a terrorist attack.
Yeah. You got it. 2 points. Bring your total up to 9 in a tie game as we get into your third question. In James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, Starro sends out miniature versions of himself that primarily do what to people?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, control their minds, B, suffocate them, C, poison them, or D, carry them back to feed Starro?
A.
A is correct for 1 point and the lead. All right, James, your next question. Who plays Martha Kent in Man of Steel?
Diane Lane.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question, James, in the category of Worlds of DC. In Aquaman, when Orm is begging Arthur to kill him at the end of their climactic battle, who intervenes?
Mara.
That is incorrect. Kelly, chance for a 2-point steal.
Can't think of the character's name. Is the Nicole Kidman character?
5, 4, 3.
Atlanta.
That is correct. Did you say Atlanta? Did you say
Atlanta? Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Atlanta is not correct. Sorry. I heard the T right as I was saying that. Wait a minute. It's Atlanta.
Oh, I knew it was close to that.
Atlanta. So you were very close. Sorry, Kelly. I'm sorry to get your excitement up.
Oh, good.
I heard
Close enough is good for me.
Thank you for being honest and admitting. So Atlanta was the correct answer. So no steal there, but James does have the lead. He's up 3 points on Kelly's 9, 12-9. We'll bring back in Mike and we'll bring back the wheel for Kelly's spin. So Kelly, here's your spin. And it lands on Fandom quotes. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think we might just spin that again,
Yeah,
please.
that's a good idea.
Okay. I don't know if anyone's kept it on first spin, but here is your spin. It's the other one, the regular DC.
Okay.
You got this. Let's take it down.
All right, Kelly. Are you ready for your questions in DC?
Let's do it.
All right, your first question. Which DC film features twins named Angela and Isabel?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, The Kitchen, B, Superman 3, C, The Return of Swamp Thing, or D, Constantine.
A.
A is incorrect. James, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, The Kitchen, B, Superman 3, C, The Return of Swamp Thing, or D, Constantine.
Is it a repeat if I ask for the question too, or?
Yes.
It is, okay. Constantine?
That is correct for 1-point steal. All right, Kelly, your next question. What landmark are Lois and Clark? Okay, sorry, this is phrase weird. Let me start over. What landmark are Lois and Clark at when Lois first believes Clark to be Superman in Superman 2?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Niagara Falls, B, the Eiffel Tower, C, the Hoover Dam, or D, the Great Wall of China.
A.
A is correct for 1 point. All right, your next question. Who plays Tom Stahl in A History of Violence?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, William Hurt, B, Ed Harris, C, Viggo Mortensen, or D, Ashton Holmes.
C.
C, Viggo Mortensen is correct for 1 point. Your fourth question. Which part of Swamp Thing's body is cut off with a knife and later regrows from sunlight in Swamp Thing?
Multiple choice, please, Tim.
All right, your options are A, leg, B, head, C, arm, or D, nose.
C.
C, arm is correct. for another point. And your final question in the category of DC. Which Watchmen hero has the real name John Osterman?
Multiple choice, please.
Okay, your options are A, Rorschach, B, Night Owl 2, C, the Comedian, or D, Dr. Manhattan.
B.
B is incorrect. James, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, Rorschach, B, Night Owl 2, C, the Comedian, or D, Dr. Manhattan.
D.
D, Dr. Manhattan is correct for the 1-point steal. So at the end of round number 2, I have James in the lead, 14 to Kelly's 12. Is that what you have, Nick, Coho, whoever? Yes, Tim, that's what I have. Okay, great. We're going to get into round number 3. Here's how it's going to work. It's the betting round. So I am going to say a category. You are then going to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you will gain the points you bet. If you get the question wrong, you will lose the points you bet. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have run out of questions. James, you have 1 repeat remaining. Kelly, you still have all 3, and both of your challenges are still intact. Any questions about how the betting round is going to work?
So you'll tell us what the category is for the question, and then we tell you what the bet is?
Yes.
Okay. And there's 5 in total in the last round?
5 questions. Yep. Okay. Any other questions, guys?
Sorry.
All right. Then let's kick it off with your first category, which is going to be the category of DreamWorks animation. All right, James, let's get a bet from you first. What are you going to bet?
Settle.
Okay. And Kelly?
1.
Okay. Your question in DreamWorks animation is as follows. The characters Guy, Thunk, and Dawn can be found in which DreamWorks film franchise? Excuse me, DreamWorks animation franchise. Don't want to get confused, make you think the answer is Saving Private Ryan. Because, unfortunately, as much as Mike would love that, that is not in this game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with James, who bet 0.
How to Train Your Dragon?
And Kelly.
Krunks?
It is the Croods.
Krunks. Oh!
Not the Kronks, unfortunately. So Kelly will lose that point and go down to 11 to James's 14. Very close. It is a 3-point game now as we get into your next category, which is going to be the category of horror icons. All right, let's get bets starting with Kelly.
0.
And James.
1.
All right, your question in the category of horror icons. Name 2 of the 3 actors who appeared in the original Nightmare on Elm Street and appear as themselves in Wes Craven's New Nightmare. This movie slaps, as they say. Both of these movies that we're talking about slap. Big fan of the original. And then the New Nightmare. Pretty good stuff. Big fan. 5. If I were Caleb Coho, I would tell you it's Proto Scream. 1. Pens down. Let's start with Kelly, who bet 0.
Robert Englund, Johnny Depp.
And James.
Robert Englund and Heather Langenkamp.
I'm sorry, I couldn't. Yep, that. And I'm sorry, James, 1 second. Let me see the England. Yep. Okay. Yes, that is correct. So
sorry, I wrote it quickly. It looks like a W.
Yeah, no, I was just making sure. I see the LA, so you're good. So James bet 1 point. He goes up to 15 with Kelly's 11 as we get into the next category that you can bet points on, and it's going to be Worlds of DC. All right, let's get bets starting with Kelly.
2.
And James.
0.
Okay. Here's the situation we're in. If Kelly hits this, we will move on to the next question. If Kelly misses this, the game will go to James. So the question in Worlds of DC. In Wonder Woman 1984, What does Diana claim is Steve's gift and power that she has never understood? I just got a notification on my phone. Multiplex Entertainment live in 30 minutes with Your List Sucks. Your List Sucks every Wednesday at ADST on Multiplex Entertainment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with James.
I'm gonna say his heart.
And Kelly?
His humanity.
And your winner, James. Puckett. The answer was flying, because he does that flying stuff and the jets and stuff. Really great match. This was a wild one. I think this kind of came down to a bad spin for Kelly. Unfortunately, she had a great round 1, 9 points in round 1, and James got a category he clearly loved, and then was able to capitalize on steals. Bet smartly. Kelly bet smart too, but just, you know, if it comes down to a category that you don't know, it has happened to all of us. But she played great. She's been playing great in teams. It's going to be great to see her come back for that. But James is looks like he's here to play. So let's start by talking to Mike and to Kelly. Kelly, great job. Like I said, 9 points in round 1 is crazy good. But it looks like you got a little frazzled with DC, and it's just what happens sometimes.
I feel like I know my DC. It just happened to hit every film that I have not seen. So that just does not help.
Yeah, that's fair.
But James played really good. He had a really good round 2 and kept it close. So he was able to like push the lead there. So no, it was a really good match.
Mike, any thoughts?
Oh yeah, you did fantastic. There's no reason to hold your head down. You had a rough round 2, and round 3, you know, just didn't go your way this time, but next time, I'm sure you're going to do fine. You got 9 points in round 1. You're okay.
Absolutely. So, Kelly, who do you want to play when you come back for your next match?
I guess whoever's on 1 or whoever's debuting, whoever's around, that's fine.
Great. Sounds awesome. Guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for playing.
Buy our shit?
Yes, please buy the shit. We will see you guys, I'm sure, very soon in some capacity. You're always around here. So, great job today, Kelly. Let's move over to James. James, congratulations. You came in, you won your debut match. How are you feeling?
Man, that was a whirlwind. I've never played a geek match ever, and it's definitely not my strength. So I was definitely some luck involved, and I feel fantastic. Just it was a fun match. Kelly's awesome, obviously a great player. I just like what she said. Yeah, I just kind of stayed with it and just kept. You know, I was down 4, I think, or so after round 1, and I just remember like telling myself, "Hey, man, you know, there's 2 more rounds, and just enjoy yourself and just stick with it." And then, yeah, at the end, I was like just wanting to bet smart because I really was, intimidated by Kelly. She knows her stuff, so.
Yeah, well, you did great. You had a great round in each round. I like the attitude of stick with it, see what happens, but have some fun. That's absolutely great. So you're pretty new to the playing. Is there anybody that you know that you would want to play come your next match?
Anyone who will have me and that you'll be down for me to play. Yeah, I'm always down to just give it a shot. I've seen a couple matches, but I don't know people by name though.
Awesome. Yeah, no problem. So we will definitely be having you back. Look forward to it to see what else you got up your sleeve. So thank you, James, for playing today. And thank you to you guys for watching. This was a great match, great debut match. One of the best ones we've had so far this season, actually. So thank you to Kelly and to James. Thank you to Mike. As always, buy their shit, buy our shit, buy the shit. I don't know. I guess I'm part of that faction. Buy our shit. Hey. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you real soon with another match. Thank you. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.